Hey guys, John here with the silver update. I want to answer a question that I've been getting for the last couple of days. Why is what's happening in the Eurozone bad for metals? You know, the metals. Why isn't gold and silver just skyrocketing on, for example, the Italy news that we saw recently, when their yields just, went up as high as 7.7 or something percent, whatever it was. Why isn't gold and silver skyrocketing on that news? Well, the answer is mainly because, I've always said on this channel, gold and silver won't make their move whether it's inflation or deflation. They'll really make their move when it's a vote of no confidence for the world financial situation. But as it stands, the Italy news in itself and other such news now, Spain's coming up into focus again, it's deflationary. When interest rates rise, it's deflationary. It means it's harder for people to get loans, it's harder for banks to lend, it's harder for people who have loans to make payments and thus go bankrupt, which is all deflationary forces. This system we're in needs credit to keep flowing. We'll pass the point of no return where, we can stop lending and the world will survive. No, we need to just keep lending now. This, what Michael Rupert calls infinite growth paradigm. We need infinite growth, and so we need the banks to keep lending, and if they stop lending, it's a house of cards. It's a domino effect that just, will bring it all down. But it's deflationary. And if that's the period of time we're entering into, why are we invested in gold and silver? Why should we? If it's all going to just deflate away, why would we invest in gold and silver? It sounds like a pretty dumb thing to do. If that's all that was going to happen, I think one of two things is going to happen. The first thing that's possible, probable is probably the word, is that it'll be inflated away, okay? But if it's not, there'll come a point where there is a time of just no confidence, and what remaining funds, money in the system that there is, sorry, my car just made a weird sound around that corner, will flow into the metals. So I think I've said on this channel for years, gold and silver will make their moves not in inflation or deflationary times, but when there's a vote of no confidence. And we are, there's people who already would say we're past the point of no return. I'm saying it. Many gold and silver investors, I guess you'd say the earlier adopters, they concede already that we're past the point of no return. But when the public en masse, when the general investing community says we are past the point of no return, that's when gold will make its move. That's when silver will make its move, and it'll do it overnight. You won't be able to sort of watch the rise of gold. It'll probably be an instant revaluation, or a very, very quick revaluation. What's going on here? That leads me to that cop car there that I saw. That leads me to an interesting guy I've been following on YouTube the last couple of days. I'm going to finish researching and talk to you about him. Very, very interesting. You may have heard of Freeman before, the whole Freeman movement. There's been a lot of problems with that. I've studied that for quite some time, and there's been a lot of problems with the whole Freeman movement. People getting into trouble with the law and really stuffing up their entire lives, by doing it wrong. But I've come across a guy who's nailed it. A guy out of Canada, Dean Clifford. So I will be talking to you about that, because I think it goes hand in hand with gold and silver and the types of people who are watching this channel. We talk about breaking free from the system, but one thing to talk about it, another thing to actually do it. Well, I'm now on a path, and in fact it may be where my channel leads into. I'm trying to reach out to Dean to talk to him and help him with some technical things and all that sort of stuff. It may become a part of this channel, as well as silver and the precious metals, because it's something I'm passionate about. But anyhow, I've completely deviated off my path. Yeah, that's why gold and silver. When problems like this happen in Italy, it's deflationary. When the problem was solved with more money, what did gold and silver do? You got it. Went right back up there. So either that'll happen, or there'll be a vote of no confidence. In fact, probably both will happen. The first one is almost certain. The second one is highly probable. So that's just answering a question. Most people probably had that figured out, but I did get that question a lot, so I thought I would, address that in an email, in a video, because it seems to be something that not too many people are answering, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'll talk to you soon.